Have you ever felt exhausted in a meeting or a gathering when someone quickly responded to you with a joke or a mocking comment in front of others? Or have you ever overlooked disrespectful behavior because you didn't know how to handle it while maintaining both your composure and your dignity? In this video, we will not only explore subtle strategies derived from Stoic philosophy to tackle such awkward situations, but also learn how to transform these moments into opportunities to affirm your self-worth. Imagine attending an important party or seminar. In such a setting, someone interrupts you, mocks you, or makes a joke that catches you off guard. Your initial reaction might be anger or embarrassment. However, through Stoic philosophy, we can learn to detach ourselves from external distractions, maintain our composure, and gracefully redirect the situation. In the following sections, we will uncover key strategies to not only deal with teasing or mockery, but also ensure you become a respected presence in any scenario. 1. Respect starts with your actions. Respect is not a privilege or something you demand from others. It is the natural result of the daily actions you display. Consider the story of Mr. James, a talented manager. In every meeting, he has a habit of standing up when someone is invited to speak, looking directly at them, and responding in a calm, thoughtful manner. These small actions convey a clear message: I value you and what you have to say. The respect Mr. James earns doesn't come from direct demands, but from his daily behavior and interactions. He exemplifies that respect begins with how we act. Stoic philosophy teaches us that every person has the ability to control their actions, even in the most challenging situations. Small gestures like standing up when speaking, making eye contact, or offering a word of encouragement not only build respect, but also establish credibility. In everyday life, simple acts such as holding the door for others, offering a kind word when someone needs support, or giving up a seat for an elderly person on the bus contribute to creating the image of a reliable and respectable person. From a psychological perspective, actions often send unspoken messages to others. In social psychology, the concept of self-concept refers to how others perceive you based on your social interactions. When you exhibit respect towards others, you not only build a positive image in their eyes, but also enhance your chances of being respected in return. When you act with respect, it's essential to recognize its value not just in the eyes of others, but also for yourself. Respect is not a zero-sum game, but a mutual exchange that enriches everyone involved. Start showing respect through the smallest actions, and you'll see a noticeable change in how the world responds to you. Respect is a gift. What you give is also what you receive. 2. Facing interrupters. Interrupting is a common behavior in communication, whether in work settings, family gatherings, or social events. This act not only reflects a lack of respect for others, but can also lead to conflicts and disruptions in communication. In this section, we will analyze the act of interrupting from the perspectives of philosophy and psychology, while proposing tactful ways to maintain respect and effective communication. Miss Clara, a skilled technical employee, faced interruptions during a critical meeting. While presenting an important project, her colleagues continuously interrupted her, breaking her train of thought. Instead of reacting with frustration or losing her composure, Miss Clara maintained eye contact with the interrupter and remained silent for a few seconds. This silence made them realize their inappropriate behavior and led to an embarrassed apology. Philosophy provides us with profound insights into dealing with interruption. Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes self-control, teaches that while you cannot change others' behavior, you can choose how to respond. When faced with interrupters, maintaining calmness and asking them questions is a smart way to handle the situation. From a psychological perspective, interrupting often stems from insecurity, a desire to express oneself, or a need to assert authority. Studies show that habitual interrupters tend to have lower self-confidence and crave attention. Understanding this allows you to respond with consideration and empathy instead of irritation. Here are 4 strategies to deal with interrupters effectively. 1. Stay calm. When interrupted, take a deep breath and remain calm. Reacting angrily will only worsen the situation. 2. Use positive language. Speak clearly, make a polite request, and remind the interrupter that you need to finish your point before they speak. 3. Timely silence. Like Miss Clora in the story, silence can sometimes be a powerful tool, prompting others to recognize their discourtesy. 4. Redirect the conversation. Politely steer the conversation back to the topic you were discussing. Interruptions are a challenge in daily communication, but also an opportunity to demonstrate tactfulness and uphold respect. By combining philosophical and psychological insights, you can not only navigate adverse situations, but also enhance your communication skill. 3. How to deal with being mocked. Being mocked is an uncomfortable experience that all of us may face. In such moments, maintaining composure and responding intelligently can influence others' behavior or prompt them to recognize their mistakes. During a seminar, Mr. Nam was mocked by a friend about a past mistake. Instead of retaliating with anger or aggressive remarks, Mr. Nam remained calm and responded with a surprised tone. "Really? I've never heard anyone tell the story that way before. What do you think?" This reaction made his friend feel embarrassed and realize that their mockery didn't achieve the intended effect. Situations like being mocked present an opportunity to practice emotional control and develop the virtue of tolerance. Stoic philosophy emphasizes focusing on what you can control your reactions and behavior. When mocked, you cannot change others' motives or actions, but you can choose to respond in a way that preserves your composure and reputation. Mockers often seek attention or aim to assert dominance. However, such behavior often reveals personal insecurities, such as low self-esteem. Recognizing this enables you to respond with empathy rather than negativity. Here are 4 strategies to deal with mockery effectively. 1. Stay calm. When mocked, remaining calm is crucial. Take a deep breath and remember that an overly strong reaction will only escalate the situation. 2. Respond with tact. Use positive language and ask the mocker an open-ended question like, "I'm curious, why do you think that?" 3. Silent strategy. Silence can sometimes act as a powerful declaration. By not responding, you create a pause that encourages self-reflection. 4. Shift the conversation. Skillfully change the subject to steer the conversation toward a positive direction. Psychology teaches us valuable lessons. 1. Reduce defensive reactions. Understanding the motives behind mockery helps you maintain empathy and respond tactfully. 2. Self-respect. Mockery often reflects the mocker's ego rather than your worth. Remember, your value is unaffected by meaningless jokes. 3. Build your image. Silence, calmness, and intelligent responses enhance your positive image in others' eyes. Being mocked is not a pleasant experience, but it's also a great opportunity to demonstrate strength and communication skills. By combining philosophy and psychology, you can effectively navigate such challenging situations while fostering healthy and lasting relationships. 4. How to respond when provoked. In daily communication, we all encounter awkward moments when someone deliberately provokes us, trying to stir negative emotions. In such situations, instead of reacting with ego or anger, you can elevate your own value by redirecting the conversation and maintaining composure. Let's explore scientific methods, from philosophy to psychology, to handle provocations with grace and effectiveness. Miss Sarah, during a family gathering, was provoked by a relative about being unmarried despite her age. Instead of defensively retaliating or responding with sarcasm, she redirected the conversation with a smile and asked, "Has anyone tried the amazing cake from the new bakery down the street?" She's question immediately shifted the atmosphere, engaging everyone in a positive conversation. This clearly illustrates the power of redirecting the conversation. In Stoic philosophy, Epictetus famously said, "We cannot control the actions of others, but we can completely control our own reactions." Maintaining composure and choosing how to respond to provocation is a mark of wisdom. Redirecting the conversation is a skillful approach to avoiding unnecessary confrontations, focusing instead on positive interactions. Provocation often reveals the insecurity of the provocateur. Psychological studies show that people who provoke others frequently have a strong need to prove superiority or protect their ego. Understanding this can help you recognize the root causes behind provocation and respond with empathy instead of being drawn into negativity. Here are strategies for dealing with provocation effectively. 1. Stay calm. Remember, staying calm is the best first step. Take deep breaths, keep a steady rhythm, and focus on maintaining a positive demeanor. 2. Redirect the conversation. Like Miss Sarah, ask a different question to change the atmosphere. 3. Respond tactfully. Use thoughtful language like, "I'm really curious, why do you think that?" to make the provocateur reflect on their behavior. 4. Share positive stories. Share a happy experience or story to shift the mood to a more uplifting one. Dealing with provocation is not just about maintaining composure, but also about strengthening your personal credibility. By combining principles of philosophy and psychology, you can not only overcome awkward situations, but also build meaningful and lasting connections. 5. When to decide to leave. Leaving a job is not only a difficult decision in terms of financial stability or security, but also a deeply personal one tied to self-worth and quality of life. Juniper, a creative employee, faced this dilemma when she realized her contributions were undervalued. With courage, she decided to leave and seek a workplace where her value and talent would be recognized. Let's explore the decision to leave through the lenses of philosophy and psychology to understand why letting go of what no longer serves you is necessary for a meaningful life. Miss Hannah worked at a large company in a creative role where she consistently contributed groundbreaking ideas to important projects. However, after years of dedication, she noticed that her efforts were neither respected nor acknowledged. Her innovations were taken for granted, and colleagues often took credit for her contributions. Recognizing that her values and personal contributions were not being respected, she decided to make a change. She sought a new workplace where she could fully utilize her abilities and receive the recognition she deserved. She was soon entrusted with critical projects at her new job, which she executed brilliantly. Philosophy provides profound insights into change and letting go. In Eastern philosophy, the concept of impermanence reminds us that everything in life is subject to change, which can help us grow and progress. In Western Stoic philosophy, the focus is on what we can control our own decisions. Miss Hannah's decision to leave her old job was not just a rejection of an unsuitable environment, but a bold choice to pursue something better. From a psychological perspective, humans have a deep need for recognition and appreciation. When efforts go unacknowledged, feelings of frustration, dissatisfaction, and even identity crises can arise, affecting mood, performance, and confidence. Miss Hannah realized that her current environment did not provide what she needed to grow. Her decision to find a new job was an act of self-respect and a statement of her worth. When to decide to leave. 1. When you feel undervalued. If your contributions are often ignored or unappreciated, it's a sign to reconsider your place. 2. When the environment stifles growth. A stagnant environment without opportunities for development indicates it's time to move on. 3. When you've lost passion. If you no longer feel motivated or inspired in your work, it could mark the need for a new chapter. Leaving is not just about rejecting the old, but choosing a life that is more meaningful and deserving. Miss Hannah demonstrated that respecting oneself and one's value can open new doors and lead to positive opportunities. Through stories and lessons from philosophy, psychology, and real life, we understand that respect, composure, and tactful behavior not only help us navigate challenging situations, but also shape our personal value in the eyes of others. This is a journey to building a strong, balanced, and meaningful life. Moments of interruption, provocation, or disrespect are not just challenges, they are opportunities to practice calmness and wisdom. When faced with injustice or disrespect, you can choose to turn those trials into platforms for personal growth. As Stoic philosophy teaches, you cannot control the world around you, but you can control yourself and how you respond. So, what will you do next to create a better world, not just for yourself, but also for those around you? Start with the smallest actions, a word of encouragement, a compassionate look, or simply staying calm when facing a challenge. By living and acting with respect and empathy, you not only enhance your personal value, but also inspire others to follow. Spread positive values. Wherever you are, whatever you do, remember that each of your actions has the power to create change. Face life with compassion, wisdom, and resilience. By doing so, you will not only transform your own life, but also build a positive and thriving community. You are a beacon of light, shine brightly to illuminate the path for yourself and those around you.